Welcome back to your boy Destination Trucker. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you like this video, don't forget, give it that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you can see all the upcoming videos. With further ado, let's get into this one. Today, folks, we got a couple things. The car that I'm working on would not start this morning. The battery wasn't completely dead, but it was dead enough that it wouldn't fire up. So I had to go out. I had a boost set there. Unfortunately, I did not get it on camera because I was kind of in a rush and not thinking, because I had other things on my mind, like my kids playing with my windows in my truck. So anyways, we got that done, and now I am going to my favorite store, which is Tim Hortons. You know, even though they got this virus out, folks, I'm still gonna drink my coffee. I don't give a shit. I was watching a video there last night actually about it, and look at this guy, huh? Living a dream. I was watching a video last night, and there was a guy that got the corona disease or whatever, coronavirus, and they asked him how, what was the symptoms and stuff, and he basically said it's not even as bad as a cold. So I don't know. Some people, you know, it's probably affecting them because of the high fever that you get with it. But other than that, I don't know. Oh, it's 4 draws. 4 draws every time they do a draw. But, you know, other than that I don't think it's any different than a flu, right? That's what he was saying. So let's get our coffee here.
Well, you'll have to wait.
How many got it, please?
Oh, yes, can I get an extra large triple and an extra large 2 milk, 2 sweetener with espresso shot?
2 milk, 2 sweetener with espresso.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and an extra large steep tea with 3 cream.
Extra large steep tea with 3 cream. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, see you the window, please.
Hey, thanks. Alright, so we got the mother-in-law coffee too. But anyways, yeah, so I don't think there's very much with that whole situation. So anyways, with that said, let's go. Alright guys, we are just pulling up to the mother-in-law's here. Well, in a second, we're not quite there yet. Just coming down in the neighborhood here. See here. This turn here, like, they park right on the road, and people come flying around that turn, man. Like, it's one of the most dangerous turns in this community, or subdivision, whatever you want to call it. But here we are. We are here at her place. I'm gonna park out on the road because when her driveway is full of snow, for some reason, all my vehicles slide down. So I do not park there unless I have to. A couple times I come out and my freaking vehicle is almost in the middle of the road, so I don't bother to park there anymore. I park here and don't have to worry about it. Anyways, let's go in. Alright folks, so we finally got some fuel, and now we are on our way. We are going to go to Tim Hortons by our place, grab a coffee. Then we'll go back and I'm going to fire up the car again, see, make sure that the battery is okay and it is not shot. This cold weather, what I should have did is, because I'm not going to be out at the car, I should have just took the battery out again. You know, that's the thing, when a car is just sitting in this cold weather of minus, 20, minus 30, you can't expect the battery to stay charged, right? It's just going to kill it. But I think we're going to get some warmer temperatures now, I think. I hope so anyways, because this cold weather is just it's not comfortable to be working outside in this cold weather. It's not. And I still got all that stuff to get done to the car, but I can't get none of it done with the cold weather, because I'm not going to sit out minus 30 working on a car. It's just not it's just not normal. It's, like, if I had to I would, but I don't have to. So With that said, we'll go and see if she'll fire up again. Alright folks, so we are out at the car now, and I just want to let everybody know, like, I didn't come out and check this before or nothing, you know, to see if it'll fire up. I did boost it this morning. I didn't get that on camera, and I left it run for a little bit. Because I had it on remote start, so it automatically will shut off, right, after so long. So we're going to try just remote start. As you can see, the button right here, it's got like a, I don't know if you can see that, folks, but it's got like a little speedometer thing. We're going to click that there, and we'll see if it'll fire up. Oh, see? She's, I don't know, there's something. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's something about that starter though, like remote starter. It works sometimes, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But there you go. She just fired up. So with that said, that's a good sign. We'll hop in her here. And see what we got going on. The heat is blasted. That's a good sign. Turn that to that. Should be able to press the brake, the gas. As you can see, only light on the dash is the seat belt. Still waiting for the parts, folks. Still waiting for the part. Well, I'm not waiting for the part. I'm waiting for the weather is what I'm waiting for. The weather to change. It's too cold, right? Like, I'm not coming out here and I'm working in minus 25 to repair a rear end of this car. It's just not it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensible? It's not practical. It's just not practical, right? Like, you know, if I had a garage, yes, I could understand everything's frozen to the ground. Put her in reverse. Yeah. Boom, back. No problem going into gear, not at all. See, she goes into gear pretty good. We got the stereo there, and I don't know if anybody heard me, but this is a six disc changer. See, it says it right there. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, like, I don't know how many people use CDs anymore, but I mean, if you made an MP3 disc, right, you'd be fine. Because it is MP3 compatible, so you know, it's also got your aux in or whatever, aux in, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. You know, that's what I like about this car, folks, is I like the fact that it's all original. Nothing was modified. You know, the exhaust wasn't modified. They didn't put an air tank in it. Like, you know, this car is original, so anything that was, you know, so it's not harder on the engine. This car is like factory worked engine. It's not, you know, it didn't have no modification, so it makes the car 10 times better. With that said, folks, I am I'm on other stuff, but I am in the process right now. I didn't want to say it, but I am in the process right now of getting rid of my truck and getting another truck. Now, I got a couple in mind that I'm looking at, so we'll wait and we'll see what the outcome is, because there's a couple that I think people would be interested in me getting, well, I'll tell you one that I was looking at. I don't know if I'm going to get that one, though, because I seen another one that was better, but I was looking at a Longhorn, Dodge Ram Longhorn. Yeah, fully loaded, sunroof, everything. Nice truck, right? And I need a truck with the power to haul the camper. I cannot be hauling the camper with a 6-cylinder no more. We did it last year, and I mean, it worked, but it just wasn't good enough. So you know, we need something to haul it with power, something with power to haul it, you know. So we're looking, you know, we're looking at a couple vehicles. Well, I'm looking. The wife don't look. I look, right? When it comes to buying vehicles, that's up to me, right? I mean, she says to me about this here one, yeah, lovely. Like, she doesn't think it's a good deal, because she doesn't know, right? But, you know, like, when it comes to buying a vehicle, you can buy any vehicle out there. Don't get me wrong, right? You know, I could buy this vehicle with the same amount of kilometers, right? Not be damaged, but not have that sticker on it. Right? That sticker means a lot. That sticker that says that the timing belt was changed. That means that someone took care of this vehicle, right? That they didn't modify it. They took care of the vehicle, and that's the thing, folks. I mean, when it comes to buying a vehicle, anybody can go out and buy a vehicle. Don't get me wrong. They can get a great deal on a vehicle, but a great deal is buying a car that you can drive for another 2 to 3 years without putting money into it, right? That's a good deal. In my eyes, that's a good deal. If you go buy a car and 6 months down the road, you got to put $200 in it, or, you know, or you got to turn around, you got to do all the brakes because the brakes weren't done, or, you know, or you got to put 4 tires on it because the last owner didn't have good tires. You know, that's not a good deal. You know, you bought a cheap car, yeah, but you're going to spend it at the other end putting all this stuff into it that has to be done, right? If you can buy a car for a great deal, right? You know, so basically by the time I'm done, if I was to keep this vehicle, by the time I'm done with this vehicle, let's say I'm $3,000 into it when I'm all done and said, and I'm selling it, right? If I was to keep it for myself, $3,000 for a car that's going to last me 3 to 4 years without having to do any maintenance, basically, I mean, you know, that to me is a steal of a deal. We can all buy cars and, you know, put work into them next week for a good deal. You know, I bought a minivan. I bought a minivan for $500 off a guy, and transmission was bad, but it worked. What the problem was is it just going into second gear took longer to shift, right? It was known for those vans for this issue, right? And basically, in order to fix it, you had to put a new transmission. But I wasn't putting another transmission in. I was just driving because it wasn't affecting me driving. It just took longer to shift out of second gear, right? So basically, what I did, and it worked fine, is when I got into second gear, what I did is I just let off the gas and it would shift into third. So, you know, it was working, but I paid $500 for the van, and the only thing I had to do was fix a brake line. You know, yeah, that's a great deal, but, you know, you still got to think, okay, if I was to put another transmission in, I'd probably be $1,500, right, to put another transmission in by the time I was all done. You'd have to replace lines and stuff, because lines break. It's an own back. So, okay, so there you go. Now I'm $2,000. Did I get a great deal? No. You know, you see what I'm saying, folks? Is, you know, you can get a great deal, yeah, but you're gonna have to put money into it. A great deal is when you can buy a car and you don't have to put money into it for 3 to 4 years. That's a great deal, right? And then you look at the price of it, you know. Oh, I got to turn that heat down. It's way too warm. That's a great deal. So, you know, I'm not saying that this is an incredible deal. It is a good deal. I got a good deal on this car, right? Good deal. Out the door, I paid $707 for it. For the trunk and the lights, I'm another $100. Let's say 150 because I still got them other ones in there I never got rid of yet. You know, I still gonna get a bumper. That's gonna be another $100. The part, so that's, what am I at? Was it $850, $950? And then the part for this car is $550 or $560. So there's $1,000. Or there's $1,500. Sorry, folks, $1,500. And then to get it installed, if I don't do it, it's $1,500. They're estimating about $1,500, but I still never went and talked to them yet because I'm in the process of a bunch of stuff. So we're just waiting on that there. But even still, okay. So I'm going to be at $3,000 for a car that's going to last 4 years, at least 4 years. I may have to change the tires eventually. Right? Well, obviously you would have to change the tires because there are only summers on them. If you were going to drive her in the winter, you'd want to put winters on her. But there's a car for 4 years for $3,000. Did I get a good deal? I think so. Right? If I can get, you know, that's basically, what is that? Like $750 a year? That's a pretty good deal. Right? You know, $3,000 and then you turn some. Yeah, it's about $750 a year that I had to pay to drive that vehicle without having to do any maintenance. So that's where I'm at with it. I think, you know, if people look at stuff that way, they could probably save a lot of money instead of going and buying these brand new vehicles that basically sit in their work parking lot. You know, literally that's what they do. Right? They look nice, but there's what I was looking for. Looking for that sound. So, anyways, folks, with that said, I'm going to go in the house and drink my coffee. I got the dogs right there. They're going outside. Oh, push me out of the way. All the toys kids were playing there. But anyways, with that said, folks, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it that thumbs up. If you didn't, give it that thumbs down. Either way, give me a reply. If you like, comment below. We'll see you on the next one.